Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My video today is going to be kind of a new segment to my channel, and I keep adding segments, but it's a new segment to my channel, and it's really kind of catered to the other hairdressers or up and coming hairdressers, or anyone that's interested in hair and, you know, just really wants to have, or is interested in this segment. Basically, I see a lot of hairdressers and people interested in hair writing comments underneath my videos. Now, I can't always just put out a video because you might miss it, so I thought that I'll create a small segment called Hair Talk, where you could kind of look at the playlist and catch up with anything that has to do with in particular hair or hairdressing or tips for hair. I haven't quite figured it all out, just roll with me. So first things first, I wanted to take it right back to basics, and this is really triggered by the fact that at the salon we're doing model nights, and model nights are just a night where we kind of teach everybody to kind of work as a team and how we do certain things and do cutting courses and blah blah blah. So I thought it would be a really good idea for me to kind of bring the same thing to my channel, and the salon work videos are more for clients and a little bit also for hairdressers, but the hair talk videos will be me talking to you guys and maybe bringing other people to talk to you guys and giving advice and just basically bringing knowledge, both for myself and for you guys. So as I say, I'm a sponge, I'm still learning, and I want you guys to learn with me. So first subject is going to be consultation. We're going to go right back to basics, because I believe that every hairdresser should know how to do a good consultation, and I'm going to give you some tips. So my first tip is listen, and I'm not talking about quickly listen to the clients so that you can get to the backwash because you've got a backlog of clients. I'm talking about really listening. Forget about what's going on, listen to your client, because potentially that first step is what's going to keep the client coming back. Feeling like you've been heard in anything is worth a lot. So clients come with their stories, they come with their stories of how they even ended up in your chair. So you want to listen really hard to what they've got to say, and you want to really listen, because if you're listening to what they've got to say, you can kind of pick up where they've gone wrong, and it could potentially help you in your consultation. So don't think about anything else. Don't think about what in a rush you're in, and what rush you're in, or who's coming next, and the fact that they're running late and blah blah blah. Really be precise. My second tip is don't be afraid to ask, or don't be too lazy to ask. Now, the reason why I say that is because you really want to dive into people so that they can give as much information as they can. And I'm not talking about trying to get to know their personal business, but you want to really dive in to get a wider range of the person that is standing in front of you. You want to know, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, you know, do they wear bright lipsticks, do they wear glasses, do they go to the gym, are they fashion lovers, are they quite simple, do they work in quite a corporate job? You want to ask those kind of questions. Most of the time, if you listen, you'll find that you don't really need to ask some of the questions, because people tend to give away those kind of information anyway. Most clients come in and they tell you things like, I've just had a baby, I don't really have time, I want something quite minimalistic, I don't really want to faff about with my hair, I want something simple but that I can play around with. From the information that I've just given you, you can pick up a lot about a person. So you want to just, the information that they're giving you, you want to just ask a little bit more so that you can dive in a little bit more to what it is. I normally carry a little bit of a list when I have a first time client, because I find that helps trigger some of the things that I may forget, because sometimes you just forget because you're having a busy day. But if you kind of ask them what's their work life like, do they go to the gym, and there's a lot of questions that you can ask, and I might just even make a blog post about this to so that you guys have some sort of template that may help you. But you want to just really ask questions that could potentially also help you in what you need to do. My third tip is take notes of what's been said. Now, if you take notes, then you always have that information at hand. We have a computer at the salon, so it's pretty easy for me to take notes. I normally listen to what my clients got to say, and then I say, I'll just be back in a minute, I'm just going to document everything that you said so that I can figure out what we're going to do next. And then I'll go to the notes and I'll write down everything that they've said. So you want to write down whatever it is that you feel is important for you to always go back to or to add on to. So really do some note taking. It will really help you kind of distinguish what kind of character you have. Consultations lead to great relationships and they help build trust. You want your clients to trust you. You want them to feel so at ease with you that they don't always feel like they have to say much. And one of the ways that I've learned is to be extremely friendly. If a client comes in and I'm really busy in the salon, I make it my business to walk over to them and say, I'm running a little bit late and I will be with you in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Is there anything you need? Blah, blah, blah. And that instantly kind of puts them at ease because they know that they've been noticed. And then when they come and they have a consultation with you, you want to sit down and really just face them and converse with them as if they were not necessarily your friends, but just in a friendly manner, in an approachable manner. You want to be friendly. You want to approach people as you would like to be approached. It's already quite overwhelming to come into a hairdresser's, especially if you have problems with your hair or you're quite shy about coming into such a surrounding. And if people are standoffish, automatically you don't trust them. So you want people to come and feel welcome. So you want them to come and you're like, hi, how are you? Smile, be nice, and just smile and talk to them as you would, obviously keeping a professional mannerism with you. As you get to know your clients, you get to be a little bit more yourself. And sometimes you have clients that you just click with, but always have that kind of professionalism about yourself as well. Be friendly, be laid back, but still be quite professional. You don't want to come across rude. So talk to your clients and you'll find that they find themselves being more at ease and they find themselves talking to you. That you will come across people that are just naturally quiet, but you don't have to bring anything out of them apart from being My fifth tip is keep checking in with your clients. The check-in is really important because from the beginning of your consultation to the end of your service, or even to the middle of your service, your client might change their mind. They might see something in the magazine, they might see a client in the shop, or they might just look online and find a completely different hairstyle, or they might just slightly change their mind. So you want to just keep checking in with them to see if the consultation is still on the right path, and if we're still thinking what we were thinking an hour ago, and if basically we are thinking the same and we are on the same page. So that's something that I made a few mistakes before about, but it's definitely something that you guys really need to do, is just to keep checking in with your clients. And I'm not just talking about that one and first initial consultation. I'm talking about throughout the person being your client. Consultations are all about it's a continuous thing. It's not a one-time thing. It's something that you need to keep doing with your clients, and you need to keep checking in with them every time they come into the shop. The first initial consultation is probably the longest, but as you get to know your client, they will feel more comfortable with you anyway and probably tell you everything that you need to know without you having to say too much. But you will still need to check in on them when they come in. How's your hair? How's your hair been since your last time? Is your hair still breaking? Are you finding that what I recommended is working for you? So you want to just keep that kind of talk going, and also don't, you know, always talk the hairdressing talk to them. Talk to them as if, you know, they're like you. You don't necessarily need to give them the hairdresser's jargon, as we say. So you just want to make them feel comfortable and make them also understand what exactly is being said. I hope all my tips have helped you guys, and as I said, this is a series that I intend on continuing. I will be talking about different topics. If you guys have any particular topics that you would like me to talk about, please, and if you have any other questions you want to ask me, then please let them below. Remember that this is kind of a hairdresser section. Of course this goes to everyone as well, but mainly I'll be talking about hairdresser stuff, so in this particular series. So I hope this video has helped, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.